You know, that's not always to say that it's what the community suggests is good. Okay, now from this point in view, these two things may look the same. They are the same, but they're not the same. They're actually mirror images of each other, and these stairs are separate pieces. Um, I'm gonna go to the sky first. I'm gonna let you look down on it. See my helipad? All of this outside area is a basic outline of the actual play area. It's going to be altered, it's going to be shrunk down, it's going to look like a crack in the ice, is what it's going to look like. I already have the textures and everything. You see, the ground is all muffled and everything as if it had little pieces of snow on it and blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to up my camera speed for a second. I built this tiny little building here. It's not completely done, not completely square, but actually that staircase is coming off of there. This is just a little building for the entrance to the road. That's the road. Now if you want to come up here and look, I will point a couple of things out. See these little mounds, these little mounds, these little mounds, these little mounds. Terrorist spawn is going to be over in this area. Commandos is going to be in this area. These are actual tunnels. That's a bridge. It's going to go boom somewhere around in here. This is my helipad. So back way up. There are also some other little places right here where you can post up and get nice little shots going from. Like I said, Coyote. I've already been thinking about that, Mr. Sniper. These two little things that you originally seen. They Now don't ignore these little pieces. They're just extra pieces that I have sitting around. These right here, I made completely by myself. I mean, I made all of this pretty much completely by myself. But all of this underground stuff that you see here, like you see that door, I've done all that too. This is that underground and this leveling this area and getting everything to do exactly what I wanted it to do. Took a good better part of 2 weeks for me to do, just because I'm learning. Now I'm gonna spawn in. Now you can see a little bit, see my collision's working. I can step on top of it, no problems. Well, I can even that's the spawn over there, just to give you a relative look on how far it is. You can see the little house out there, like right above my head. So that gives you a better look. This is a look on the inside. I'm not going to put any rails or anything on here because it is a little tight. But you can't get down to the tunnels. There's going to be a ladder here. I don't have it placed in yet. I've got a little something special placed for this thing that I'm standing on. This right here, this little thing, that's simply giving people a chance to climb a ladder. That's what it's there for. That way they don't just get peaked and just get fucking wrecked all the time. But I've got a number of tunnels down here. I'm not going to show you all of them. That goes out to another door. These lights are all temporary. It's not going to be all lit up like this. This is for me. Um, there's some other shit down here. I don't want to. This is as far as I'm going to take you as far as this. Just so you can't even see, so nobody really knows. Nobody can infer. But here again is, there's a little sniper point, a little sniper point. I'm making different sniper points here and there throughout the map. Why this is lower than anything else, I don't know. I'm going to have to do something about this. I don't know what that is. But that's basically it. That's what I have done of my map so far. I think I have about 15% of it done. That yellow box is the size of a helicopter, and which is what gave me the size for my helipad. which I haven't shown you this. So I'll show you this. I mean, I can. Needs to be smoothed out a little bit, but it'll be smoothed out. This is basically, that's a terrorist spawn over that way. This is going to be little mountains of snow and blah, 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 blah. I have yet to retopologize or smooth anything out, so besides for making this so that I can walk from one edge to another. This is the back way up to the helipad. I've got over here just regular shit. I have this bridge. Remember I said it's about boom, about 3/4 of the way that way. But there's going to be a bridge directly from there. The hostages, by the way, hostages will be held inside the tunnels. The hostages will be held inside there. I personally made every piece of this. Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, evidently I have to redo the collision on this. Or replace this piece. Evidently I put an old piece here. But I do have collision on a piece so that you can't run underneath that. It's more like this. Because I made all of these pieces too. So you can't run underneath that. And I can't duck, but you will be able to duck underneath this. That's why this is flat right here. It's on a flat downslope. But you will be able to duck underneath that. You'll be able to duck underneath this. That's why I have the mannequin sitting right there. I was looking for height. And then there's some other things right here. But basically, this is what I have done. It doesn't seem like a lot. It may or may not. I have this spot. This is going to be a terrorist spawn area. It's going to be right in this area somewhere. It's going to be like over in here, and then I'm going to have another one over in here because there's going to be 2 spots. But if I play from here, I made this. This was like super late night, early morning type shit. I made this and everything right here, so it could be a really good sniper point, spawn to spawn. I mean, look at it. It's really very visible from here, but as far as people, you wouldn't be able to see it like another person. But if you put a scope on it, then yes. And I'm going to have some really nice stuff. Plus, I have a back way up. I thought about that. That's got to get smooth, but I thought of a back way up here. That way, if somebody's running around the spawn or around the edge of the map, they can come up here and you know. But I mean, that's basically it. I've been working for about 2.5 to 3 weeks, pretty steady on it, and that's basically it. I mean, like I said, the edge of the map is just for me. It's so I don't have to think about where the edge of the map is. I can just visually see it. This building I actually threw together in like 25 minutes. These stairs are coming off. I'm going to put a ladder there is what I'm going to do. I think a ladder is a better fit. I've got a nice big POI going in over here. I've got something going in over here. I've got a couple of little things going in over here. There's also going to be like more of a defined road and like tracks going in and circling around, but they're not going to circle around the whole thing. They're more going to come in and circle around in here. So, but that's as much detail as I'm going into at this point in the moment. And that will be the end of my stream.